G'day guys and welcome back to the JFBS Supercoach channel. And today we're going to go through the game week 7, nearly forgot the week, the game week 7 preview and go through my trades this week. I've come to notice that I think I'm trading way too much, but after this week I'm going to put a bit of a pause on that. So I've decided, let's just make this best team possible with you on, and let's just put you as the captain and just for now. This is probably like I'm looking at my team and I'm looking, okay, well, who's here to stay? Well, Reyes, I mean, I think I'm just going to have him there. He's going to stay for the rest of the year. He's going to stay for the rest of the year. Tyro, I mean, I skipped over him, but he's not going to be playing. I'm happy to have him as a loop for the rest of the year. So that's 1, 2, 3 guys already here for the rest of the year. I'm thinking Calafiori is kind of the same with Raya, considering he's from Arsenal. Kind of do want to like change it to Gabriel, just because I've heard he's better. So why not get the best one? And he's a bit more injury prone. He has been not been scoring as high lately. Romero and Van de Ven, I'm not trading them anytime soon. And we can look at their run. Like this is their next 5 games. It's 1 green and 4 greys, but like Aston Villa at home, like they haven't been playing great. Everton, it's my team. I have a bit of a hard, a hard look at my team. Going, are they good or are they bad or are they just like in the middle? But I think they're like in the middle or just below that. Then they got Chelsea and Man U at home, so they've got a not easy because Chelsea and Man U are a bit harder, but they've got a like a fine enough run where I'm like, I don't need to trade these guys for the next 5 weeks. These 5, 6, maybe Bueno is 7. I was thinking I try like do my trades this week and then next week, and then maybe just stop doing trades. But I'm pretty happy with this 4. I mean, Grealish, I'm thinking of keeping him for the whole year as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, 7 players. I'm already thinking of keeping 9 for Haaland. We'll get to it in a tick. Like Stash, for Drewsbury Hall, I'm going to trade today, and Scott, I'm going to trade today. Like, and the guys I'm trading in, one of them I could keep him on the team. The other one's just going to be another flip with Stash. Also from Leeds, you've probably got a pretty decent. I can hear who it is. Rodri, I don't know I don't watch that many EPL games, and I don't really like follow the news of the EPL, so I just take it how it is so far. And Rodri just hasn't played. Haaland, he's here for the whole year. I'm thinking Salah's going to be here for the whole year, and João Pedro, I'm going to say the same, unless it's just something horrendous. I wouldn't trade him this week personally. If he's your second best forward out of like if you've got 2 better forwards, don't trade him. Just have the formation of uh, what am I doing? Not 3. That's already in play like that. Yeah, like that's probably what you want. Or you go, it'd be 2, 3, 5. That's probably what my um, that's probably what look, my round look will look like, as in my formation. I've come to realize that defenders are really a lot better than midfielders, in my opinion. If you look at averages, just in general, you've got, you've got Haaland, you've got a defender. I mean, only played 1 game. Forward, defender, 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 defender. First midfielder's 9th, and then defender, 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 forward, and then you've got another mid. So I think defenders are the way this year, I'll be honest. So I probably should have gone bloody Timber over Calafiori, but who cares at the end of the day? And I've got the 5th highest averaging defender in Senesi, like Gabriel, and these Crystal Palace guys I kind of want to bring in, but I'm pretty set for now. Like I'm fine with these 2. I can switch them to Crystal Palace players, which is fine. Yeah, okay, well, let's get stuck into the trades. I will, like I said, I'm not going to be this week. This will be my last bit of trading because week 7 is Saturday the 4th, and then week 8 is 2 weeks on. So you probably won't see another video You'll see the game week review, and then the preview is going to be like in a week and a half's time after that. So honestly, I might not even like post a video on that, but I might just do it for the fun of it. Considering I don't really have much to report on. But yeah, let's get stuck into the trade. So I did mention Drewsbury Hall. He's got his fifth yellow card. He's suspended the next game. So what's the point of keeping him? And I'm going to trade Alf Scott. I don't think he started. That's the reason why I'm trading him. Yeah, he played 30 minutes. And, this 16 and then the 6, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. He made 1.5 million for me. That's good enough. You can piss off now. Um, I just need to see. So I'm bringing in two guys, and they're in the most traded ins. You could probably guess who they are, as they're both midfielders. But yeah, it's going to be based on break evens. That's similar to Stash. Like Stash is, how much did he make last week? He made 900K. Expect to make 1 million this week. So 2 mil over 2 weeks. I'm pretty happy. And then the week after, as long as Longstaff, he made 2.5 million this week, which, I mean, who was going to predict that this bloke was going to score a 33? His recent run of form with 90-90, 83-90. I'm confident with. Played a good game against Bournemouth. Score of 33. He's expected to go up to 11.8 and then flip him after West Ham, I'd say. So at around 11 point, like he's going to be here for the next 3 weeks at least. Same with Statch. That's when I'll flip them to better midfielders. Maybe like a Cole Palmer when he's cheaper. But yeah, I reckon this is good. 3 weeks on. So when they play Brighton, I mean, they've got an easier run. They do have like Brighton, Forest, Villa. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 weeks. Wow, 6. Let's do game week 13. Yeah, Leeds. Here we go. So yeah, soon I'll trade them once because they play Villa at home, Forest away, Brighton away. I'll trade them at around game week 12 because they'll go up and down. They'll stay at that price. Like the only time I'll trade them is when they do so poorly. The other bloke I'm thinking of bringing in, not based off break evens, but potentially keeping him for the rest of the year. Let's do played every match, players I can afford. It's Declan Rice. Not much really thought going into this one. I think he's just Arsenal's on a really good run for the rest. Like they've got a really good run now, and it's up until is it this? Anyway, it's like they technically have the easiest run home from now. Not that that's the reason why I'm bringing him in, but he's just a midfielder I can just play every week, as along with Grealish. When Leeds play Burnley next week, that's when I can put Grealish on off field and bring Longstaff on, and then I can have the 2 Leeds guys and Rice. Rice plays full West Ham this week, but Fulham next week. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my trades. 700K in the bank. My team will probably. I'm thinking a 2-3-5 formation. Still a bit unsure what I want to do because once again, like Bueno, like he scored an 8 going up against Brighton. Excuse me, but will he score like? Will I take the like is because he's projected for 5? Will I take a 5 probably over Longstaff, who I don't even know if he's going to do this again. I think he's playing more minutes as of recent 33-6-2-8, and that's ever since he's played 90 minutes. And what about Bueno? Yeah, a bit on and off. So I'm gonna do 2-4-4. So just standard formation. That's going to be the formation there. Luckily, for captains and vice captains, I can loop Tyra again, and I'm thinking because of defensive stuff, I can go with Senesi, or I'm thinking Senesi as my vice captain here. Um, I mean, Grealish is always a good option, but not this week. I feel I just got to wait for weeks to come by to vice captain and captain me again. Tottenham's got Leeds, so that's going to be a pretty even matchup. I've got four of them on, so that might be a really bad score for me this week. Declan Rice, I could, but is he going to? I think he scored a goal. I'm not sure, but is he going to score an 18 again? I prefer Senesi. Senesi, I thought, like, box score wise, I don't know what I deserve to get that score, like of a 17, 14. If he scores another 13 projected, that's 1.1 million. And he'll go up to 14 mil, which is pretty insane. I mean, he's projected 21 against Palace, so I'm taking that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'm probably going to do Senesi, the vice captain, and then I'll look to Haaland as the captain. It's also easy because the first game's 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll post this out as soon as I've stopped recording this. And, Man City, last game of the round. I'm not staying up this time to watch him, so I'm going to wake up to hopefully him scoring a hat trick against Brentford. But yeah, that's the team going into this week. I really wanted Gabriel just because I've heard he's the best defender, like he's arguably one of the best defenders in the league. I've also wanted Semenyo for a bit, but swapping with Salah or Pedro. I can have a look at other history or lists. Like, where do I find most traded? I think it's players. Yeah, like I said about João Pedro. If you're trading him out, trade him out if he's your third. Don't trade him out if he's your third forward. Grealish, I wouldn't trade out. It's just one game that he's not playing, and that's next week. Drewsbury Hall, I'd trade. I mean, Rodri you can, but what's the point? It's 4.2 unless you've got like a million to like spend because some bloke scored well. Palmer, I can understand why you want to trade him. I mean, I traded him at the start of the year. He's been playing a bit on and off. Only played 21 minutes, 34 minutes and scored 14. But yeah, I'm going to wait till he can get a good, consistent run of games to bring him in, and he'll be cheap enough. Salah, I mean, you can, but there's no point of you trading him now if you've had him since the start because you've just lost $5.4 million right there. I think I probably should have not started with him at the start of the year, but you learn something new. Ballard went down 700k. I'm guessing he didn't score well. I mean, I traded him last week, I'm pretty sure, after his 6. Yeah, it's down 700k. His projected's going to, weird you out, so I would ignore that. He's not going to score 9 every week. Fernandez, trading it he just had an off game. You're not trading. To me, I know -2 is bad. I know -2 is bad, but he's got Sunderland this week. Why trade him? He's guys like Fernandez, who's playing every week. You don't trade those guys. I'm not trading Grealish. Or you're not trading. I'm not trading Senesi because he had a bad week. These guys are going to have bad weeks. It's the same with AFL. You're not trading Matt Rao, who I kid you not, I wanted to trade him so many times because he was so inconsistent for me, especially at the start of the year when I brought him in. But he's gonna have games where he scores that 16, 6, 18. He's had 3 poor scores, but get a good run of games. Like I said, got Sunderland. They've got a tough matchup with Liverpool the week after, but then they've got Brighton, Forest, Tottenham, Everton, Palace again, West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth, Villa. Like, that's a really good run of games for Man U. I mean, this is just based off this fixture thing, but I think Man U have got a pretty good fixture coming up. Calafiori, I mean, what's the point? I brought him in. I mean, I personally brought him in. Same with Van de Ven. Sorry, I keep saying Deven. These two are like guys that are going to be on my team for for the next like 6 to 7 weeks. So I wouldn't really care about that. Longstaff, fair enough. Gabriel, fair enough. Bueno for money making purposes. I brought in the wrong Bueno. Needed to wait one more week, and then he'd be making more money than the guy that I've got. Rice, I've brought in, so he'll be there for most of the year, I reckon. Semenyo, if I could, I would, but yeah, I don't know. Tiago, I don't know much about him, but apparently he scored well. Wouldn't bring him in because he's got Man City this week. 22. He's at a 14. He's played like every game except for two, about 90 minutes. Looks like maybe he's injured last year. I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Alderich, I wouldn't. I don't know. 1.6 mil. Is that really what you want? Like, sure, 14, 7, 26. Start at 4.5, my lord. And he'll get to, if he does score a 12, which I kind of doubt, he'll get to 12.5 the week after against Wolves. So, I don't know. I don't like that's something I wouldn't know. Haaland, I mean, if you don't have Haaland, I don't know what you're doing, I'll be honest. Jaden Anthony, he did score against Man City, that's right. And then Man City just like pummeled them. Yeah, you could. I reckon like you've got Villa, Leeds, Wolves, then you got Arsenal, then you got West Ham after, then Chelsea, then Brentford. Like it's a bit on and off after those 2 weeks. Roden, he's made 3.2 so far. I think most of these Leeds guys and like guys that have come back up from the Champions League are going to be making like a lot of money. So maybe it's not the worst idea of starting with them. Good to know for next year. Lowest score is minus 14. I need to check this out. What? Who scored a minus 14? Wow. What? Oh, because he owned goal twice. Oh God. Yeah, wow. Well, maybe he could be an interesting option to bring. My God, minus 14. And Walker minus 5. Chalabar, I mean, I've got him in my draft team. That pisses me off that he had a minus 5. Yeah, minus 2 in my draft team. I mean, this bloke's had some decent scores. Just get him to go back down to his base level of 3.5 and bring him in potentially as your 5th guy. I mean, I might go back to him and see. I know I'm going off topic now. It's been average. I mean, he's haven't been averaging 3. How many minutes have he been playing? He's been playing 90 minutes. Like 8, 7 is pretty decent. 1 and 3, not so, but had 13. Maybe he's a guy you want to bring in once he hits this base level price. Or has a good game. I wouldn't bring him in. That's for sure. Anyways, that's my team going into game week 7. Yep, game week 7. Got that correct. Yep, too easy. Hopefully you guys do well this week. Hopefully I do well this week. I feel like I'm pretty confident with my team. 103. I don't know if that's good or not, but 31 trades to go for 31 weeks. So that's a trade around. I don't know how to feel about that. I need to really slow down. Anyways, cheers for guys. Oh God, I can't speak. Thanks so much for watching. Hope I'll see you guys for the week 7 review, and hopefully other videos that you guys are catching up to as well, or tuning into. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.